On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee you hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
Get noticed, advertise with us. Call 0714-474-433 or 0759-728-168 to place your bookings now. Ndejje University TV is available on free-to-air, GoTV and Your TV. Follow us on Facebook, Ndejje TV Live, Twitter at Ndejje TV Live, Instagram, Ndejje TV Live, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ndejje University TV. Ndejje University TV, your source of knowledge and wisdom.
Coming up in Live at 8, get connected and guide the people to government programs. President Museveni advises members of parliament. Center for Food and Adequate Living Rights asks government to revise the parish development model implementation guidelines. And in sports, Vipers and Police prepare for a challenging battle in Uganda Cup final. This and much more in Live at 8. Thank you for watching Ndejje University TV. This is Live at 8. My name is ANSLEM OJARU and here are the news in details. The chairman of the National Resistance Movement, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has strongly urged members of parliament and all leaders in the country to properly connect and communicate with the people that they lead and give them guidance and directions on how to manage programs tailored by government like Emyoga and Parish Development Model to help them get out of poverty. Jacqueline Namuli with more on that story.
The President, during an engagement with the NRM Parliamentary Caucus at the National Leadership Institute in Chankwanzi, said that the elite did not care about the people, and even the few elites who cared did not know how to communicate to the common people.
What you really need to emphasize is you, the leader. You know, what I saw from independence here was the disconnection between the elite, the Abasoma, with the ordinary people. This was the biggest problem I saw in Ankole there. So the few inspection trips I have done in Acholi, in West Nile, and recently in Masaka, you can see some cases of lack of connection. First of all, corruption by some of the people.
The ongoing 10-day NRM Parliamentary Caucus retreat that has drawn more than 400 participants is aimed at, among other things, enable members to review the country's overall economic progress, basic trends, as well as the progress made in the implementation, successes and challenges faced by the government programs tailored at getting people of Uganda out of poverty so as to join the money economy. Presentations as well as discussions on various topics were made by leaders who included the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Millie Babalanda, who made a presentation on mid-term review of NRM manifesto. President Museveni, however, noted that in some of the cases where there was no corruption, a lot of what he described as stampede was in place, citing a ward in Gulu City where circles were hastily formed without following the right procedures.
For instance, in Gulu, in one of the wards in the city, they never formed properly the parish circle. And why did they not form the parish circle properly? Because the headquarters stampeded them, said you must form circles by this time. And he gave them, I think, a short time or something like that. And because of that, a few people under the commercial officer and that crowd of people met and said they had formed a circle. They started demanding money to be paid back in Myoga in 4 months. 4 months. I came to know this from the intelligence. Why do you want people to pay back in 4 months? When I asked Kasoro, he said, no, some of them want to pay in 4 months. I said, this is a bit suspicious. This money we are putting is really a dynamite against all the parasites in Uganda. The money lenders who have been extorting money from people, these commercial banks, they are all worried about this money. Because this is cheap, affordable, and useful money.
President Museveni also observed that the whole parish was not informed and therefore urged MPs who are in touch with people to be frank and report truthfully and not to try to stampede the common people. On the repayment of the borrowed funds from members, President Museveni gave his final directive on the repayment of Myoga money to start after 12 months and the borrower to decide to pay it all at once or in installments but finish within a period of 24 months.
I don't want you to hear anybody paying back the Myoga money in less than 12 months. Myoga, you start paying back after 12 months. And the borrower decides whether to pay all the amount at a go or to pay in installments but finish within 24 months. That's my directive now, and I don't want any other debate on this.
For the parish development model funds, the President noted that this is mainly for agricultural purposes and borrowers can start payment after 24 months or in installments but clear it all in within 36 months.
For the PDM, parish development model, because we are dealing with agriculture, the crops take time to mature. So for those ones, my directive is let them start paying after 24 months. And the borrower can decide whether to pay all at a go or pay in installments but finish in 36 months.
The President asked the retreat participants to invite all who are handling cases of misappropriation of parish development model funds, like the head of Anti-Corruption Unit of State House. The 10-day retreat by NRM caucus is attended by the Vice President, retired Major Jessica Alupo, the Prime Minister, Right Honorable Nabanja. Others include the top brass of NRM Secretariat, ministers and MPs. Jacqueline Namuli, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline Namuli, for that story. Now, Center for Food and Adequate Living Rights, with support from GIZ Uganda, launched the pilot baseline survey report in the districts of Mukono and Kamuli on women's inclusion and human rights-based approach in the implementation of the parish development model. Let's take a look at that. The survey was held under the baseline of women inclusion and human rights-based approach in the implementation of the parish development model to ensure that the right people receive the funds from government.
In Kadiro, we have 87 parishes, and that amounts to 87 PDM circles as a district. As you are all aware, that PDM is a vehicle ushering the 39% subsistence poor into the middle income status, not forgetting the food security component of our communities. We have so far received to a tune of 4.9 billion as a district for the 87 circles, and during our launch of the strategy in the district on 4th, that is 4th of March, we disbursed to a tune of 139 million shillings to around 139 beneficiaries.
According to the production producer in Kaliro district, the funds are meant to usher the poor to middle income, and they will ensure that the right beneficiaries receive the money.
Kaliro district, as per se, in the implementation of this strategy, is using the same guidelines as established by the policy document, the PDM guidelines. And it has been earmarked very well and clearly that of the money received, 30% should go to the women, then 30% to the youth, 10% to the elderly, the grants, then also 10% to the people with disabilities, and lastly 20% to men and others.
Mukono District Planner Colin Sebaduka says that 10 local governments have had PDM established despite the different challenges they faced in the implementation.
As a local government, we have been able to at least implement PDM across all the 16 local governments, and we've been able to form all circles across the 18 parishes, stockholds that we have. But at first, we really faced a challenge because the guidelines were kept on changing, and some of the guidelines came when implementation had started. There was also another challenge as regards to data collection, because PDM is targeting the people who are working for basically from hand to mouth. Now, before there was a mistake which was being made, but government is trying to rectify it. That data collection, which was supposed to start such that it can give us, the category of the people who should be targeted. Instead, it came after. And we are trying to work backward to ensure that the people who are benefiting actually the targeted group as per the deputy policy and guidelines.
The beneficiaries say there is need for more funding of the parish development model.
So every individual in the group was given 1 million shillings. So for that money was not enough because using that 1 million shillings, they needed to purchase a cow. We all know how costly cows can be, but also they needed to create shelter for these cows. So the money was not enough. So the same challenge also occurred for those who are implementing piggery projects. They needed to buy pigs and also construct shelters. So the money was not enough.
The parish development model helped them got them from the ground. She is a banana farmer. Her group comprised of fellow people, but others. But they persisted. Their group comprises of 6 right now, because most of the men left that group. The money that was given to them, I personally got 500,000. The acreage is her size of the garden plantation is half an acre. The money that she received, she used it to employ labor to look after the plantation. The challenges that they faced. The main challenge that they face as women is the language.
According to the Executive Director, David Kavanda, it is high time government revise some of the guidelines followed in the Parish Development Model Program.
Government to embrace what we call a human rights-based approach, specifically to make sure that each and every person, the intended beneficiaries, participate. Because what is happening now, some of the intended beneficiaries are not benefiting in the program. Secondly, it is our request that they scrap the interest on the revolving loan, because the many women we have spoken to cannot afford that interest. We wanted to scrap the entire loan, at least with the money to be given as a grant, but other people must benefit. So what we want government to do, get off the interest such that people are not running to make money, to bring back your money, but to get out of poverty. Then the third thing that we are asking government to do, make sure that all the documents that you are sending to people are aligned, because what we have found in the communities, there are different guidelines and they are confusing. We also are asking government to interpret these documents into local languages such that people can read and understand.
The Center for Food and Adequate Living Rights, an indigenous not-for-benefit legal advocacy and action research organization using a human rights-based approach, has indicated faults in the implementation of parity development model, asking government to revise the strategies. ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8.
You can go back to your seats and then we'll...
And in sports, Vipers Soccer Club will face Police Football Club, a team from the FUFA Big League, in the Stand-Big Uganda Cup final on Saturday. Let's have more on that. In order to reach their third consecutive final, Vipers Soccer Club defeated Soltilo Bright Stars FC with an overall score of 4-1 in the semi-finals. After suffering a heavy 4-0 defeat in the first leg at Shitende, Soltilo Bright Stars faced a difficult task to overcome the deficit, and their 1-0 victory in the second leg was not enough to advance. Despite comfortably reaching the final, Vipers Soccer Club's head coach Alex Isabire acknowledges that the upcoming match against Police FC will be a tougher challenge. Although Police FC is a second team from the second-tier league, Isabire emphasizes that his team will not underestimate them.
Home 1-0 to Bright Stars. I can't say that I'm happy because we have qualified. I didn't want to lose this game, but I think we lost because of the changes we made. I thought it was. I thought we had to have some changes because of the games we've played. When you look at those players, Kalisa, Yunusu, Siraje, I think they are tired. They needed that rest. So I think maybe that is the reason why we've lost. It's not because that maybe the players which played are bad. No, they've taken long also without playing, so they were lacking much fitness. But all in all, we've qualified. We are going to play in the finals in Villa. So that's why I'm happy. I've already told them, and I'm going to keep telling them that we are playing the finals. And remember, finals are not played, finals are won. So they have to come out strong to see that we win the cup. We are playing Police FC. You know very well that Police FC won Bull FC. Bull was the defending champion. So winning Bull 1-0 in the 90 minutes is not easy. And there is no weak team which plays in the finals. So I know we are going to have a hardy game, but we are going to try to do our level best to see that we win the game.
The final will be played at Akibwa Memorial Stadium and will provide Vipers with an opportunity to achieve their first domestic double, having already secured the Uganda Premier League title. Alicia Ranchiranda, ANSLEM OJARU, live at 8. That has been live at 8. Thank you for your company. Till next time, bye-bye.